Dignitas has just earned their way back into the LCS in a, well, it was a bit of a nail biter. I don't know if you were biting your nails, Kiwikid, but I think a lot of people probably were. Came down to that fifth game. I feel like so much of it was that Alistar headbutt pulverize that really changed things. How are you feeling right now?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel on top of the world if it was a 3-0 and I ended the set like that. But we had like a little rough patch in the middle, and I can't believe we're about to get reverse swept. Like the potential is there, and that's not that dreading feeling kind of eats you up. But if you let it, that's why I don't let you. I ate it up.
Okay.
I see saw.
Yeah. You gonna burp now? Wow. Okay, that was impressive.
That's the best one I can
Yeah. No, that was good. I was just like, you're gonna burp.
I haven't done it in so long actually. Damn, but
That was impressive. Okay. Well, you're back and obviously celebrating at the moment. It's kind of a funny situation. I remember thinking after that fourth game, like, okay, well, Dig is out because I know that it's so hard to come back. Yeah, the momentum starts, you get swept away, right? So when you say you ate it, what do you mean? Like, how did you guys deal with that after match four or game four?
I don't know how we dealt with it, but I know how I dealt with it, and it was just for some reason during game four, I was like kind of doubting a comp, and I feel like no matter what, a player shouldn't doubt their comp because that's pretty much doubting yourself and your team. So game five, I was like, no matter what happens, I'm gonna like just play this champion to its best abilities, and if we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. I mean, nobody really thinks about the plus sides as much, but you know, it was just kind of like I felt like I kind of accepted it. You're right. Like the 2-0 reverse momentum is like really big, and I feel like I calmed myself down a lot, and it ended up being just what I needed.
So much was on the line for you today. How did you sleep last night, Kiwi Kid?
I couldn't really sleep last night. I laid in bed and closed my eyes. I guess if that counts for a long time, but I ended up not being able to sleep. I think, like, I could be wrong, but I do know that like 5 a.m. in the morning I went to Fresh and Easy and I got bought like 3 double shot of that Starbucks stuff because for some reason that makes me really awake. But I ended up not drinking any, so it's kind of weird.
So you're just kind of in a strange mental state where you have no sleep and no caffeine, it sounds like.
Yeah, but I could definitely use like an old fashioned or something right now.
Yeah, that'd probably knock you out a bit, yeah. Yeah.
I would kill for one right now.
Is this so much stress that, or is there a ton of relief? I mean, what's going on within you right now?
What's going on with what?
Within you, you seem like there's so much stress. There's so much relief. You want to go drink. Like what? What's?
It's just like it's not sorrow for sure. It's like sure, like good mixture of relief, happiness, but also like I don't want to say tiredness because it's kind of dull of a word, but that works.
All right, let's get into the meat of it. So you guys almost got relegated. Literally, like it came down to just a couple team fights there at the very end, and you're sticking around. How do you make sure that this doesn't happen this time around?
Um, I just gotta teach a Zingy. I feel like a lot of stress on myself because I feel like I'm talking like 80% of the games, and that's like I think that's overboard, and yeah, I really don't want my lungs to something. No, I didn't say that. Why did you say that?
I didn't say anything. The microphone is directional. It only picks up your voice. They didn't hear me.
Yeah, but yeah, actually, like you can kind of hear it in my voice. It's kind of like wearing out, and no, I just really need some in-game help. And who's better with the support synergy than okay, well, not the ADC, but with the jungle because that's like where you're gonna move around the most, and you really need that communication to make plays around the map because it's not about just your lane anymore.
So it's just that you guys are kind of still working on communication after a lot of roster changes over the split and that kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's mostly because I feel like he puts my words on a pedestal, which I suppose is fine for now because I'm teaching him and he's learning, but we need it to be he values his word more than, if not as equal than mine, because that you really need that confidence as a shot caller, and jungle, you need to shot call at least a bit.
There's been so much discussion about Dignitas support staff and all that stuff over the split and making sure that the players really had everything that they needed to succeed. Do you think that you guys are at that point now where like you guys have like the foundation and everything you need to continue to win?
we definitely had the foundation, and I just feel bad because I didn't stick up for the support staff earlier. Like a lot of the like kind of chaos and hecticness, if that's even a word, was caused because they gave like the players like what they wanted to do. Like we didn't want any coach. Oh, I don't mean like we didn't want a coach at all, but I meant like we went through like a bunch of coaches. We were like, this is shit, blah blah blah. No offense, but like Melixer's like, no, fuck that. Like you're gonna get a coach, and like, Sam came, and I thought it wasn't gonna be that helpful, but honestly, he's probably like one of the biggest helps like we've needed for sure.
It's good to hear you guys have stuff sorted. Do you think Winter Fox is going to survive this next match?
Yeah, I think Winter Fox will survive. Like we've been streaming them, and man, Altec got some big carry pants. Um, I feel like replacing a mid so suddenly because I think Alex is playing right. Yeah. Like can really hurt synergy, but at least it's mid and not like jungle and support because that's where it will hurt the most. Like I feel like if a jungle or support ever got replaced like this last minute, they will lose every 2v1 like almost possible. Yeah. So, like mid's not too bad, but I feel like Winter Fox has the edge.
What happens now for you guys? Do you take a break and sort of try to settle while MSI is going on?
Yeah, we really need a break. Like I feel like a lot of people are burnt out. I kept playing. I mean, actually not really. Like, dang, actually, nobody showed any signs of burning out except maybe me, because Code Geass was kind of distracting. I just started watching. Sorry that I'm late. And no, I feel like people really need a break. Like, especially the two Koreans. I don't mean to discriminate. I don't need to section them off like that, but they definitely miss Korea, and they were like really smiling when they were able to come back. Yeah. We were talking about it.
Now, I should have maybe talked about this a little bit at the start, but the final thing I kind of want to ask you about is that headbutt pulverize that happened at the very end, right outside of Baron. Seemed like you were able and you guys rolled in and just sort of swept him at that point in time. Was that the defining moment for you guys, and what were your thoughts after you were able to execute that? Because so many people, I think, will consider you like the MVP of the series, possibly.
When I got the combo, when I saw it, I was like, dude, is this serious? Like, sometimes the outer clip is kind of misleading. Like, you're not really sure if people on the outer circle will get hit. But I think honestly, I think it's because of my elixir of iron. Like, I don't know if this is true or not, but since it increases size, it might increase hitbox. And honestly, that's like really important. And unfortunately, I didn't think of that like the whole series until then. And I actually think the elixir of iron was like MVP there. Okay.
So it wasn't you, it was the elixir of iron?
Yeah, exactly. I need that iron intake.
Is there anything that you want to say to any of your fans here at the end now that you've made it back in?
I want to thank all my fans that supported me ever since I played top lane. Like, I love all you guys. And I have like, for some reason, I still have like 100 people subbed to my stream. I don't know why, but I'm sorry. Like, I haven't been streaming as much. Like, I'll mention you guys every time in the interviews. Like, I'm so sorry, but I'm really glad you guys also support me, and I would understand if you wanted to unsub. And yeah, I just want to take a shout out to all my friends and family for all the support. My wonderful girlfriend, Bianca Danielle, it's like helped a lot because I feel like I was burning myself out just practicing for relegation. She's like, you should take breaks sometimes. I was like, yeah, that probably would help. And it's funny because it seems such like a simple, word of advice, but sometimes it just takes somebody knocking it into you. And I thank Travis and Mark for interviewing me.
Well, thank you so much. Everyone that has subbed to you.
And Corsair, Alienware, Western Digital, Scan, Twitch, Intel, TP Link, yeah, Iyama. Thanks for all the support, and thank you, Dignitas.
Well, thank you. Forget my sloppiness. Yeah, you're good. All the people that have subbed to you are going to be like, oh yeah, I forgot to unsub from him. You'll see it all.
Bad. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on making it back in, Kiwikid. You've been kind of a staple of the LCS these past years, so I think it'd be strange if you weren't here. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of our coverage of all things LCS at gamespot.com/LOL. Hello, Marking.
Don't talk to me.
This is God speak.
Don't talk to me. Hey, there's no person there.
Marking. All right, you ready?